But first time Countdown's number 2 story tonight's worst person. The bronze to Congressman John Shimkus of Illinois, clearly unhappy that he ranks no better than 4th among our insane representatives behind Bachmann and the two kings. This is the guy who said global warming was much worse during the time of the dinosaurs than it is now, forgetting that the dinosaurs went extinct. He also was the one who said we didn't have to worry about global warming because, quote, the earth will end only when God declares it's time to be over. A man will not destroy this earth will not be destroyed by flood. Well, apparently Congressman Shimkus has lost his groove. He doesn't like the Obama energy plan. I think this is the largest assault on democracy and freedom in this country that I've ever experienced. I've lived through some tough times in Congress. Impeachment, 2 wars, terrorist attacks. I fear this more than of all the above activities that have happened. It's worse than Afghanistan and Iraq or Bill Clinton or 9/11. Obama's energy plan is worse than 9/11. Congressman, I wouldn't even say that you were worse than 9/11. And anyway, if somehow you're right, won't God defeat the Obama energy plan? Our runner-up, Little Jesse, Billo the Clown's stalker producer, bought some shares of GE stock, giving him access to the share owners meeting. During the open questions part of the event, he and at least one other person affiliated with Fox proceeded to exercise their rights to ask. Little Jesse's question was about Janine Garofalo's visit here last week when she suggested the TP crowd was made up largely of racists. He was complaining that Alderman didn't bother to challenge her, according to another GE shareholder quoted in several news accounts. O'Reilly portrayed this as some kind of uprising against GE about, well, me. But now he says it's also about GE making money off cap and trade, so I got Obama elected by attacking Bill. Now, besides the paranoid delusion, there are several problems with this today. Little Jesse never identified himself as a Fox News employee when he asked his question, nor did he identify himself as representing Fox News as he tried to interview other GE stockholders in the parking lot afterwards. He simply wore a sticker badge reading share owner. He also claimed his microphone had been cut off. It was not. Every GE share owner who wanted to talk got to, some multiple times. Also, Little Jesse recorded the question and answer session in violation of corporation rules. And when caught recording it, he lied about whether or not he was recording it. Also, 2 facts completely left out of Fox's reporting. Not one GE shareholder, not even Little Jesse, complained about the $200 million or whatever it is MSNBC made for the corporation last year. And as the whole event was summed up in the last sentence in the Reuters news story about Wednesday's uprising, quote, shares of GE rose 10 cents Wednesday to close at $11.80. Went up another 8 cents today. Thanks, Bill. But our winner, Billo the historian, the man who made the Americans the war criminals at Malmedy, the man who evidently cut most of his history classes, gets into a debate with Alan Colmes about the propriety of Obama meeting Hugo Chavez. Do these people have a problem with Mao and Nixon? Colmes asked. And of course, you worked for Richard Nixon. I mean, Nixon goes to China. Do you have a problem with? Billo interrupts. It was Joe and Nixon. Mao was not involved. Colmes, there was. Billo interrupts again. Yeah, Joe. All right. But, okay, all those points are valid as long as you realize it was Zhou Enlai, not Mao Zedong. Colmes, flustered, says, Zhou Enlai. Oh, okay. So Bill is saying that when Nixon made his historic trip to China in 1972, he never met with Mao Zedong, Chairman Mao. He only met with the premier, Zhou Enlai. Do we have that film? So at the summit here in China in 1972, who's that guy Nixon's shaking hands with, Bill? Alfred Hitchcock? Jeez. Bill, help me out here. I'm supposed to take you seriously? Bill, who are you going to believe about Mao? Me or your lying archival footage, O'Reilly? Today's worst person. Get a history book in the world.